the standardization is the biggest problem currently because in fact there is a standard, an European standard for recycled polyethylene, polypropylene, polystyrene. But and these standards, some of them were updated very recently, but they determine the properties that has to be standardized and determine which of these are mandatory and which of these are voluntary, but do not give any figures for these properties. And the problem is that depending on the figures of each property, you can define the quality of the recycled polymer. And the idea of today's conference was to start a discussion about these figures and how to, let's say, create a better standard and understanding of the quality of the recycled plastics, which will help to consumers also when they are looking for a product, for material, for processing. Because we see that the commitments from the industry for recycling of polymers is already achieved. I mean, what European Commission was asking to have a commitment for 10 million tons of recycled plastics, this is already more or less committed. But on the side of the use of these recycled plastics, we see that the commitments are much lower, and the issue is that we have to help to the market in order to absorb these 10 million tons. And in order to do it, it's better to have kind of standardization of the products. And I was proposing some ranges for polyethylene, for example. And I'm glad that we had some discussion, and it was recognized that this is one of the issues. We'll continue to work in that respect in order to, let's say, come to an agreement and propose some solution to the industry and to the regulators at the end, because finally that should be officialized somehow. Practically, the biggest issue, according to me, is not so much the standardization of the polymers, of the grades of recycled polymers, but the control of the product along the supply chain. Because what was clarified today was that the quality of the recycled polymers depends very much on the quality of the waste that is recycled. And the problem is that this post-consumer waste is not standardized, and it cannot be standardized, it seems. And as a result, you cannot rely on constant quality of the recycled polymers that are produced from this waste. And this is an issue related to the design of the products, to the separate collection, and there it is really very important to have involvement of the municipalities, of the state, of even of the European institutions, in order to make it more predictable and to put it in order, let's say, in order to be able to have really waste which has certain predicted quality and could result in a recycled polymer that has also predicted quality. But this is really a very big issue, and I'm not sure how long it will take to be solved.